Hello everybody, this is Master BC.
River's power up.
She didn't want to come down here. We're on the floor at her house.
I'd rather be on the bed.
Your bed's a mess.
Well, I can't fix it.
Oh yeah, because your cat's on it. Oliver just wants to just be on your bed. I have a ball.
I have a folder. Ew.
It's glue. Looks like old glue. Yeah, there's something in this ball, but it's, I think, old glue. Just wipe it off. You're kind of concerning Oliver. He's like looking over here wondering, what are you doing?
Can you go grab me a tissue over there?
Where is it?
Should be over there. Like, it's right there. By my DS case.
Mm. Just cleaning off a folder.
It came out red.
Because you were getting rid of part of the red on the folder and you just scared Oliver. She doesn't keep her room clean. This is literally the cleanest spot in her room. You need to keep your room clean.
You sounding like my mother.
Your mom's out there.
I know. My dad's out there too, but he's probably getting ready to go to sleep.
I doubt it.
No, he said he was planning to sleep nap later. Excuse me.
Well, if you don't already know, it's Easter Sunday.
People should know. It's been all over the internet.
Well, I still want to remind people, even if they already know. But today is Easter Sunday.
Can you stop throwing my temporary ID?
No. It's all the way by the door now, though.
If you're wondering what Master BC's head's against on, it's two of my robes.
Yeah, her bathrobe.
I hardly wear it, so
I need a haircut.
same here.
Your hair is not as bugged as mine is. I'm talking about the poof on the sides.
My bangs are starting to go down my eyes. I gotta get a haircut before July.
Yep, she's got to go to Maine for her great uncle?
Mm-hmm.
Great uncle's service.
Yeah, it's on July 26th.
Yep. So at that time, she will still be able to record videos.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But
It depends what's gonna be going on.
Yep. I'm definitely going to still record videos. I'm going to be also doing a July 4th, hopefully. Also, if you haven't seen the new Mary Poppins,
I got the movie today for Easter. My mom's been wanting to see this movie for a while. She never got to see it, but now I own it.
yeah.
I also own the first Mary Poppins movie. I'm gonna go grab that.
Don't hit this tripod.
I almost did.
And you just did. Very slightly, but you still hit it. It took her over... Okay, I bought her the movie Click, and it took her over 2 years to watch. Well, almost like a year and a half to watch it.
See, this is the first movie of Mary Poppins. And now I got the second movie.
Mary Poppins Returns.
I might take this, and possibly this, with me. Because my sister and my sister-in-law love Mary Poppins.
Well, what you should do is have, like, say...
Oh wait, I can't bring this. It's on Blu-ray.
Why?
My sister-in-law DVD broke. She can only play Blu-ray.
A Blu-ray player can play DVDs. It's called a Blu-ray DVD player.
Oops, I forgot. And I own a Blu-ray DVD player.
She owns one.
I just don't really use it anymore.
An Xbox One can play DVDs too.
I just haven't used my Blu-ray player in a long time. I've just been using my PS3.
Yeah. Even though the Blu-ray player is still hooked up, because your mom doesn't want it to be unhooked.
Actually, it's unhooked right now, because the only way it will be hooked up is by HDMI.
Well, it's plugged in still.
I know.
So it's still hooked up, just not hooked up to your TV.
Yeah.
Because your TV is also, like mine, a single HDMI output.
Mm-hmm.
I hate single HDMI outputs. My hair is just not cooperating today.
Also, I got ice cream flavored Starburst jelly beans.
Are they actually ice cream flavored? Then they are. Orange, sherbet, strawberry, red raspberry, and lemonade sherbet. Well, lemon sherbet. I told her, don't eat these. I told her not to eat these. We could do a challenge with them. By the way, you also held it upside down too, because you held up this side top.
I don't think it'll matter anyway.
But yeah, I'm thinking of doing a challenge with these. We just gotta wait till Eric from Team Stardust is around. Also, if you haven't been into the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, if you've seen my last video, which was the Yu-Gi-Oh duel, that I did not win the tournament. Well, the Battle Royale. Friend of ours who kept peeking his head into the camera. His name is Desmond, and he's the one who won. He was using a Crystal Beast based deck. I was using a Dark Magician based. She was using a Fairy base. Mad Lion, which he was using his Blue Eyes and Red Eyes based deck. Magician Master, which for some reason was using a Neo Space based deck, which has elemental heroes in it too. Mainly Legendary Ocean. Well, not Legendary Ocean. The Elemental Hero Ocean. The Elemental Hero Stratos, maybe, I think? I don't know if he put Stratos in it. But he also put Elemental Hero Neos because he's using it for Neos Fusion based deck too. Because Neospatians fuse with Elemental Hero Neos. If you didn't know. Which I know she probably didn't.
I don't really know much about Elemental Heroes.
Yeah, I have an Elemental Hero deck. It's actually right here. Black sleeves with blue extra deck sleeves. And let's see my top 5 actually. I'm going to shuffle. She's going to cut it, and I'm going to see my top 5. Would you care to cut my deck? She didn't fully cut it, but Bubbles Shuffle, Canops, Elemental Hero Canopsy, Mirror Force, Ultra Rare, my Elemental Hero Ocean, Chainsaw Insect, which this card is a level 4 with 2400 attack, and my 6th card is Magic Cylinder.
I thought you were doing your top 5.
Well, I do top 5, then I go on to the 6th one, because when you start your battle phase, when you start your turn, you draw. Yeah. Oh, she's hitting.
Okay, I have 2 deck boxes right here. This is my Fairy deck, and this one is my Prediction Princess.
It's actually got Prediction Princesses in it and her Fluffle Frightfur deck. Here's her Fluffle Frightfur deck, which
Doesn't have sleeves yet.
Yeah, this one don't. It doesn't. I'm probably thinking that this will go for your Fluffle Frifers. It's an 8. I don't remember how many cards it holds. It holds more than the traditional deck box.
I want you to do the shuffle and cut it.
Well, hold on. This is her Prediction Princess base deck. She has every Prediction Princess monster. She does need to get sleeves for this deck, especially because this Jar of Greed has a little damage on the back of the card, so you know exactly when you're going to get it.
Because I wanted to see my top 5 of my favorite deck.
Yeah, she only has one usable deck right now.
It has sleeves on it.
Yep.
Red sleeves.
She's got... Her deck has red sleeves on her main deck and purple sleeves on her extra deck. Mine is the opposite of that. I have purple sleeves for my main deck and red sleeves for my extra deck. Extra sleeves for my red deck is what I was about to say. Let's see. She doesn't know how to shuffle still, but she's still learning.
My top 5 is Banish Wrought the Light.
Yep.
Solo
Purity and Light.
Purity and Light.
Purity.
Metal Detector.
Which Metal Detector is a great card.
Air Knight Parseth.
Yep. Oh, if you don't know why it's so bright, she's got a lamp on and her windows right there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty bright in here.
The Agent of Creation Venus.
Yep. That's 4. Nope, that's 5. Now see what's your top 6th.
Herald of Orange Light.
Yes, I've had to edit her deck a little. I've been the one fixing up her deck.
And my bottom card would have been the Fountain in the Sky.
Yep. The Fountain in the Sky is a special card for fairies only. I don't have your deck box. Why did you hand me your deck? I edited her deck. I can't speak today. But the reason I edited her deck is, well, okay, I actually was able to set it that time, which was for Avenging Knight Parseth, which needs 1 tuner and plus 1 or more non-light tuner monsters. This card is a special card. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Change that target's battle position. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Whew. That was exhausting. But this is really good for a fairy-based deck. Because if your opponent has attack monsters, boom. Activate its effect once per turn. Target one of their monsters on their field. Change it to defense position, and then she can attack. Dealing them piercing battle damage. I'm going to also show off my my Dark Magician based deck. I have... Actually, I need to find it. Oh, here it is. I have 2 decks in the making from... Well, 4 decks in my making. I have... Well, it's not really... This one really ain't in the making. But this is my Cyber Dragon deck. It does not have sleeves or a binder yet. Well, not a binder, a deck box. My Crystal Beasts. If I can get to all 4 of these cards. I don't have very many, but this is my Toon deck, as you can see from Toon World. And here is my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. That's loud. But yeah, this is my Blue Eyes deck right here. I need to get another Kuriboh. I have Sphere Kuriboh in here and Rainbow Kuriboh as my protection, other than my other monsters. Also, I have 2 White Stone of Ancients. One is a secret rare copy, and the other one is an ultra rare. And from Team Stardust, I had Dark XYZ Rebellion Dragon. I don't know what it fully was, but it was a card my little brother wanted, and which his name is Jeremy the Dragon Duelist. He doesn't do YouTube much anymore, so he'll probably have to get onto that one. But of course, he's got school, and the fact that school's almost over. Yeah. The reason he was able to do YouTube videos is because of the school. But I'm going to put my tunes, that's my Cyber Dragon deck. Here's my Blue Eyes deck. I'm going to put my new Chaos Max Dragon, Blue Eyes Chaos Max on the top. But the reason I wanted to do Blue Eyes deck is because of Chaos Max. My oldest brother made a Blue Eyes deck and put Chaos Max in it. I was really good with that deck. Well, no, it wasn't in Blue Eyes deck. It was in his Dark Magician deck. But he quit the Dark Magician deck. So, yeah. She's just on her phone over here. I finally got all three of these. They're not allowed to be used in a duel. So, I use them as tokens for...
Are those fake?
No. They're real cards. It's just... They say on the print, limited edition, YGLD, and they say this card cannot be used in a duel. Those are the real Egyptian god cards. But those are the ones that cannot be used in a duel. I'm also going to show the top 5 of my cards off.
Oh, I was on my phone because I was waiting for you to be done talking.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to show off the top 5 cards of this deck. Why don't you go grab your other 3 decks? Just make sure you don't combine them. I'm making her 3 other decks. Well, helping her create 3 other decks. Melodious deck, Dark Magician Girl, and Cyber Angels. Here's the Cyber Angel deck, which so far only has 7 cards. Here's her Dark Magician Girl deck, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in her main deck, and 3 in her extra deck, which are all Dark Magician Girl, the Dragonite. And here is her Melodious deck, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 in her main deck, and 1 in her extra deck. That's a lot to say. Well, put these back up there. Melodious. Then the Dark Magician Girl deck, which has one of my Dark Magicians that I got off my little brother for.
My cat is watching every move I make.
And then your Cyber Angels. But yeah, Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer the Sky Dragon, and the Winged Dragon of Ra are all 4. Most Amazing Top 10 just posted a video. Just uploaded a video today. Oh, cool. I am subscribed to the Most Amazing Top 10 because they do horror stuff, and I love creepy things. Okay, you can come back down over here.
Yeah.
Trying not to yawn because she yawned.
I'm tired.
No, cut my deck. Yeah, cut my deck. I just saw one of my cards. And let's see. First card, Mystical Space Typhoon. Common. Second card, Gold Rare, Lemon Magician Girl. Third card, Movie Rares, Gold Secret Rare, Dark Magician. Common, Gendo, the Ascetic Monk. Number 5, I think that'd be number 5. Yep, number 5, common, Ordeal of a Traveler. And my 6th card, which is a common, Black Pendant. And I'm going to show off all my extra deck because why not? This is the build for my extra deck. I have number 39 Utopia, Photon Strike Bouncer, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, which is not mine, it is my little brother's, but he's letting me use it. I have Black Rose Dragon, Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, Clearwing Synchro Dragon, Light End Dragon, and Ascension Sky Dragon as my synchros. For my fusions, I have Mudragon of the Swamp, Mudragon of the Swamp, Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight, my alternate art Dark Paladin, my first art Dark Paladin, Amulet Dragon, Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, and my little brother's card also, First of Dragons. Which, only reason I have First of Dragons in my deck is because it only needs 2 normal monsters to summon it. Also, if you're knowing why I'm talking a little louder, is because, yeah, they have the freaking TV up too loud. Why? I thought the rule here was on Sundays you're not supposed to have too much noise. Well, yeah, she lives in a place where it has too many rules. Okay,
I was trying to say I hate it.
I'm actually going to show off the top 5 of my Cyber Dragon deck, too. I need to get sleeves for it majorly. Also, I need to edit this deck some more because I need to find a Cyber Dragon field spell. Or something, a field spell for machine-type monsters. Because this is a machine-based deck. It took me a while just to even get this. I had to trade one of my flash drives to my little brother for 40 cards of this, well, a little under 40 cards for this deck. And then I bought a bunch of other cards and traded. That's how I got most of this deck. I've actually got almost a 50 card extra deck. 15 card extra deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm just missing 1 card and then I'll have a 15 card extra deck. But, yeah. This deck was not too hard to get, but it was also a little hard since the fact that I do like making decks as quickly as possible. And I just throw random cards together sometimes, but then I take them out to put in the better versions that are needed. And cut my deck. Your hand was shaking. Like, felt like violently shaking. Okay. Oh, card number 1 is Cybery Telton. I only put 1 of him in my deck because his effect is, to summon it, you have to banish all light monsters from your field and graveyard. I thought it meant hand too, so I'm like, okay. I guess I was illegally playing it, but it doesn't really count as illegally playing because I had only 1 card in my hand. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that effect, so I just grabbed the card out from the banish zone. And when it's played, all cards on the field other than it, all other face-up monsters on the field other than it goes to the graveyard from your opponents. Yep. I've got Cyber Feroce, which I need to take it out of my deck because I don't have a single Power Bond in here. I do not like the effect of Power Bond. I mean, it's useful, but I summoned a Cyber End Dragon and realized at the end of the turn, I take 4,000 damage because it has 4,000 attack points. So yeah, I already dealt me 4,000 damage in one hit. My next card is Saber Larva from the Legendary Collection 2, which I bought with my own money. Hurrah! I got Cyber Network. Cyber Network's special ability only activates when there is a Cyber Dragon on the field. If there is no Cyber Dragon on the field, the card stays on the field for 3 other turns and gets nullified. So the banished monsters just stay banished. My next card is Cyber Dragon Core, which, when it's summoned, when it's normal summoned, I can add any Cyber Spell or Trap to my hand from the deck, which really great. And my 6th card is Windstorm of Etiquo. If you guys know how to pronounce that, I don't know how to pronounce it yet. I think I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it right. But this card changes the battle position of all face-up monsters on your opponent's control. Well, opponent. So it doesn't work on everybody. If you're doing a battle royale like we do at the Wizard's Keep. So that's actually very handy to know. I wish it destroyed messed with everybody. But the reason I wanted this deck is because also my oldest brother, Magician Master, my Dual Nexus name is Master of the Magicians because I use a Magician-based deck. He doesn't use a Magician-based deck anymore. I do. But the reason I wanted this deck is because he had one, and I want to make the better version of the one he had. I even have a fan favorite. I only showed you 4 of my Toon cards. Well, in this deck, I gotta find it. Yep, this is the second card because I shuffled a little more. I have Toon Cyber Dragon, which does not need Toon World to be used. And Toon Cyber Dragon is awesome. Toon Cyber Dragon just dropped out of my hand. Okay, if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Cannot attack the turn it is summoned. While you control Toon World and your opponent controls no Toon monsters, this card can attack your opponent directly. So, yeah, it's in this deck, but only for this purpose. My 14 extra deck cards. It cannot be used for Chimera Rampage Dragon, which I have. I play 2 copies. Twin Cyber Dragon. Well, Cyber Twin Dragon, which I play 2 copies of as well. Chimera Tech Over Dragon, which I only play 1 copy because I only have 1 copy of it. Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. I play 2 copies of. And I play 3 copies of Cyber End Dragon original art, and these 2 are alternate arts. And then I play 3 Cyber Dragon Novas. And just recently got my hands on Cyber Dragon Infinity. But the reason I have Toon Cyber Dragon in my deck is because it counts towards Nova. He needs 2 level 5 machine monsters, and Toon Cyber Dragon is a machine light monster, and it's a level 5. But then, once Nova's summoned, I can immediately summon Infinity to him, making it even better. And while Infinity is on the field, I can swipe once per turn an opponent's attack position monster Transfer its materials to discard gains for 200 attack for each material attached to it. It only has 2100 attack, but that doesn't matter. I can keep swiping other people's monsters. You can target one face-up attack position monster on the field. So if it's not in an attack position, I can't do anything to it. And there's only one monster that I know of that can attack directly when it's your monsters in defense. But you can't have any other monsters on the field. I do have that in my Elemental Heroes, which is Rampart Blaster, which needs Clayman and Burstinatrix. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card can attack while in face-up defense position, but only if your opponent controls no monsters. And if it does, this card's attack is halved during the damage calculation only. I guess you can control other monsters, but your opponent cannot. Okay, that actually helps for next time. Also, I have Shining Phoenix Enforcer and Phoenix Enforcer in my extra deck, but I don't use normal Phoenix Enforcer because I could summon Shining Phoenix Enforcer without Phoenix Enforcer. King of the Swamp, which is a special card that can be used for any fusion summon material, but the other materials must be correct. And she just got some cards that are like that, but only work for Fairy Base. And don't you remember? Well, it's a fairy card. Actually, go grab it. It's in your box. It's in her trade box. Well, it's not really a trade box yet. It's just all the cards she has. Well, she has now. She wanted to decorate it, but right now it's just a little bland. Other than the bottom saying it can only hold 200 cards. Let's see, what is that monster? Let's see. Dark Magician Girl. Oh. Here's one of them. Goddess with the Third Eye. You can substitute this card for any one fusion material monster when you do this, and the other fusion materials must be correct. Well, when you do this, all fusion materials must be correct. And the other one, which is the Forgiving Maiden, she has 2 copies of. Oh wait, no, this one is for offer this face-up card as tribute to return one of your monsters destroyed in battle during this turn to your hand. Okay, that's actually really cool. I didn't know what the Forgiving Maiden did. Yeah. I've been talking a lot. You want to talk for a little bit?
I don't know what to say.
Other than the fact that you're just on your phone the entire time?
Not the entire time.
Most of the time. How about that? I love my new cards. Obelisk, Lifer, and Raw. I just use these as tokens because I still don't have any tokens.
Did you ever find that card?
What card? The card I was talking about? Yeah. It's Goddess with the Third Eye.
Oh.
You have that card. I've got King of the Swamp. I think... Yeah, it's in your fairy deck. I gotta do some searching. I got her a card called... Yeah, here it is. The Light Hexilled Fusion. It can only be used for a fusion material for a light monster, so I might swap this out for Goddess with the Third Eye. Because Goddess with the Third Eye can be used for any fusion. And if I'm correct, yeah. You can't use it for this monster because this monster ain't a light attribute. This is not a light monster. So, while we're in a video, why not? But yes, the Light Hexilled Fusion, which is a level 3 light monster. You can substitute this card for any one fusion monster, but the other fusion materials must be correct. You can tribute fusion material monsters on the field, including this card. Special summon one corresponding light fusion monster from your extra deck. And she does not have any light fusion monsters. So, Comes out of the sleeve. This is actually, I believe, my card. It's not hers. I just let her use it in her deck. But now that she has this one, Goddess with the Third Eye, she doesn't have to follow by the rule of it being a light monster. So, that's lucky that I've learned that. Goddess with the Third Eye is now in her deck. You could substitute this monster for any one fusion monster. When you do this, the other must be correct. Other monsters must be correct. So now she can summon this monster, which is an Aqua Fusion, which she has Mystic Lamp. She doesn't have the other card for it. This is Roaring Ocean Snake. But the only reason I put it in her deck is because she needed more extra deck. She needs more of a powerhouse for a little bit until we can find more extra deck fairy monsters for this deck. I didn't even think Melodious Monsters had an extra deck until I actually looked at it. Right now I even have my number cards in my hand. That's not all of them though. But yeah. I am happy with all my decks and stuff. I'm happy with what I've got. It was hard to obtain a lot of these cards. It costed so much. Whew. But yeah. There's one. These are books. All Good Things and As Time Goes By, I believe from Mary Higgins Clark. I think those are Mary Higgins Clark books. Mm-hmm. I was correct. I don't know why I just put it back on the floor. I'm going to stick it on her dresser, which is right over here. You know what? I'm going to show off her little doohickey she made. It's a gumball machine. I can't remember when she made it.
It was in middle school.
Yeah.
In woodshop.
Yep. But it's a gumball machine. You're supposed to have this in the middle. They dispense out of here, but this is what you put the candy in. Which you could just take it off and stick it right back on. Let's do it without breaking it. But really what you're supposed to do is the top is supposed to be glued on. And you just unscrew the jar. Put the candy in it, flip it upside down, screw it back on, and voila, you got a candy dispenser.
And then the candy comes down in the hole in the bottom.
Yep. The hole is right here. The hole's right here. Yeah. The jar fell off the top. I'm glad it didn't hit me in my no-no spot. That would hurt. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Now I'm going to put this down before I break it. Yeah. I found a tiny M&M on the floor, so I'm just going to throw it away. I tried to dress as nice as possible to come over here.
Ow!
I dropped... Oh, I basically threw it. But I dropped my deck. Right now, we have the same main deck box. We both are using a Snorlax. She bought me mine. I didn't buy hers. Team Stardust Eric bought hers because he owed me some money. Because I let him buy some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of paying me back the money you owe me, just help us out. He bought us sleeves. And he bought her deck box and bought her some sleeves too. She got red sleeves. I was trying to get purple sleeves, but I couldn't at the time. So she bought me, he. Sorry, Eric.
If you wanted this, he's very sorry.
But he bought me black sleeves, which those are now on my Elemental Heroes, which...
How long have we been in the video for?
40 minutes.
Jeez!
Yep, I'm actually able to record long videos now. I'm happy for that one.
Knock on wood.
No, my comb. We had a good dinner. Still waiting for dessert.
I don't know when we're having dessert.
It's supposed to be pie. Oh, I'm hoping anyways.
I'm actually gonna go check.
Yeah. She's gonna go check to see if we are having pie. Because I'm getting hungry again. Yeah. She's using mainly fairies because Melody as monsters are also fairy monsters. Her main fairy deck, which is this one. Flufflefrifers are fiends and fairies, but yeah. Also, if you're wanting to know, I will be doing some deck profiles too.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but hold on, let me get to the camera.
Yep.
Okay, so the pie flavor is chocolate meringue.
Ooh, chocolate marine. Instead of lemon meringue pie, it's a chocolate marine pie?
Yep.
Sure. That's gonna be tasty. I've never had that flavored pie.
I actually did not either.
I've had lemon meringue pie, which I love it. It is delicious. If you've never had it, I suggest you could try it. If you're allergic to anything in it, don't eat it. Make sure before you ever try something, you make sure you're not allergic to it. I still don't know if I have any allergic reactions to anything yet. I was born with pica, so yeah. If you don't know what pica is, it's a condition when your mother is carrying you in her womb. Oh, sorry for the graphical things for little ones. She craves something, and then the baby inside of her will crave it too. As soon as it's born, the baby will look any way possible for whatever the mother craved while she was pregnant with you, with the baby, and make it seem like you don't know what it is. So I have that problem. I don't know what I've been craving. So I've tried a lot of foods out there. I still haven't tried a lot of Japanese foods. I might do that on this channel. A lot of Japanese candy. This I've also never had. I've never had Starburst ice cream candy. We're going to do a little game with that sometime. I don't know. Then the fact that I'm going to be doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profiles as well as normal videos every day. I'm going to also try to get up some money and make some slime. So just wait for that one. I've never made slime before.
#2 just underscore no.
It's just Amira on YouTube.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Subscribe to her channel. She is amazing at doing slime videos. Once she started watching her, she saw I wasn't going to get into that. But I love satisfying videos. And when people make slime, that is so satisfying.
Also, subscribe to her second channel, which is called More Amira.
Also, subscribe to her friend Paul. And her mother, Jetta.
Yeah.
I think it's...
And subscribe to her sister,
Jam.
Jamela.
It's Jamela, but she's Jam. And then subscribe to her brother, Charlie!
Charlie!
And she scared the cat. But yeah, it's Charlie in all caps. I watched one of his videos. It's funny. You should watch it. He burns a hole in the ceiling at his old house.
And also subscribe to the family channel.
Yep, Noevela family. I still can't pronounce it right. I'm not... I'm
one
not
or
good at pronouncing
one
stuff.
of the two videos in there, it shows Amira. Oh, wait, I should not even. Sorry, oops.
Yep, it shows Amira's father. It's not spoiling. It's her whole family, so it's not spoiling. She has a dad.
Yeah, but he just never shows up.
He never shows up in really any of her videos. He has a job. What do you expect? So it's hard for people to show up in videos if they have a job.
So, I highly doubt they're gonna watch this, but if the people who we shout are watching this, we gave you shoutouts.
Just Amira, I've got to say, best slimes ever. I watch you every day. And it's just amazing how you can make slime. I want to try to make one of her slimes. I will even put in the video one of her things so I can be like, okay, I'm going to make one of her slimes and I will do it exactly the way she does it. And if I fail, it's not my fault.
And if we need to, we'll put their channels down in the description so you guys can.
Yep. If I can. I still gotta get a computer. Well, I have my iMac up and running now, so I can edit some videos. My last video, well, it's not really the last video, but the vlog at the park, I had to do a lot of editing. I was up past 12 doing that, so I was up really late. I was up really late uploading the last video, which was the dueling, that was Thursday, and I finally got to upload it. Not yet. We'll do it after this. Her mom's asking about the pie. We've been so busy. She now has her new cord. So, yep, she has her own cord. I have 2 cords because somebody bought us some cords. I'm like, well, that's nice. That's really nice of people. Shout out to people who will buy things for other people. That's just really respectful. Always thank them. If they buy you something, it's very polite to thank them. So, yeah. But I'm just going to say this once. This deck, I'm not going to really use much. I might take this out of the sleeves and put my Cyber Dragons in this, because I still don't have much of anything for this Elemental Hero deck. I want to use Cyber Dragons more, because the first 2 decks my brother had was Dark Magicians and Cyber Dragons. I love Cyber Dragon deck because of Cyber Dragon Infinity. I needed to get me 2 more copies of Infinity, so yeah, that's gonna be a lot harder than I'd expect. But anyways, Creeps McPasta just uploaded a video. Yep, he's another one of those creepy YouTubers. He does creepypasta stuff. If you like that, like the video. But comment down below what your plans for Easter are. Like, do you do the egg hunt still? Because my family doesn't really do that anymore because of having so little money. Do you go eat dinner somewhere else or at home with your family? I'd just like to know what you guys do and how much fun you guys have, because that's what holidays are about. Having fun. Even if it's a sad holiday, you want to still try to have fun. Make sure you're not down in the blues about it. That's not what life is about. You don't live just to be sad all the time. You want to make sure you make every day count. But anyways, this is going to be the outro, so subscribe if you are not part of the Apprentice family yet. Well, Apprentice Army, I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Apprentice Army, Apprentice Family, I don't know. The Apprentices. But anyways, so for now, so this is Master BZ.
Red Rose Power.
And we are signing out.